Then you have those that will find you. Apparently, they don't like what you got to say, and they're going to make comments or low key, underhanded make those kind of comments that'll go over some people's heads. Unless you slick as me and you catch all of that. I was about to say, see, I'm getting so much better with catching my tongue. Oh, because I was about to, again, see how I called it? Well, hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we're going to talk really quickly about another reason that people are very hesitant about starting their own YouTube channel. Yep, we're going to talk about the trolls. You know those people just looking for information, whatever it may be, or maybe they just having a bad day and they run across you and then they fixate themselves on you. And whether they like you or whether they dislike you, whether they like your information or whether they dislike your information, it doesn't matter. They just find themselves stuck on you. And every time you look around, here they come. Now, sometimes you can get a troll that's only going to visit you once and they're out of here. They make their little comment and they're gone. Then you have those that will find you. Apparently, they don't like what you got to say, and they're going to make comments or low key, underhanded make those kind of comments that'll go over some people's heads. Unless you slick as me and you catch all of that. I was about to say, see, I'm getting so much better with catching my tongue. Oh, because I was about to, again, see how I called it? They'll come and they'll make comments, okay? And I am able to make this video because I, for one, have had to deal with my set of trolls. Now, I've had at least two that I know for sure. Now, the first one, I can't share a screenshot with you because it happened so quickly after I had just started my channel until I really didn't know how to handle it. So, I just did a little quick delete and block. And I wish I didn't, but it's too late. It's over and done with. But I never forget what he said. And he said that he doesn't know which one is worse, having to listen to my voice or that horrible hip music. And in my mind, I was like, say what? You don't know which one is worse, listening to my voice or that horrible hip music? First of all, I don't play hip music. This is video music. This is music that you can get off a variety station. It doesn't matter who you are. You shouldn't have a problem with the rhythms of my music. But if you do, you already know what I love to say. You know what I love to say. Keep it pushing. But at that time, and I was just starting out, and I was like, who is this? Because if this is about to get started, you know what? Maybe this channel is just not for me because I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. I'm an empath. I love everyone. If you got pains, then I got pains. If I know something terrible happened to you, I probably can't sleep all week thinking about what happened to you, and I might have never met you a day in my life. So to have someone just say something so cruel, to me at one point at the beginning of my YouTube channel, it almost deterred me. But then I had to realize, girl, now if you don't accept no nonsense in your face, how you gonna let somebody on the internet, some fingertip troll, let me ruin her day? And let's see what's gonna happen. See, how you gonna let people like that ruin you or stop you from doing what you want to do? Let them people go on about their business. Don't worry about that. I also had another one. I'm gonna show you a trick too in a minute. Okay? But I also had another one that just would write. Now, the first person, he said something. He made a comment later down the line. That's what made me delete him. I realized it was the same person. And it's not gonna be someone who actually has a YouTube channel. Because first of all, I ain't gonna say a YouTube channel, who has a up and coming YouTube channel or who has a large YouTube channel, because nobody wants to take the chance of having YouTube delete their channel completely because they somewhere disobeying the policies and regulations. Okay? Nobody's gonna do that. Nobody's gonna come over here and do that. Ain't nobody that crazy. They not doing that. They may look at my stuff and dislike and be like, this woman needs to shit the hell up. Okay? Because I'm pretty sure I'll be looking at theirs thinking the same thing. But they're not gonna say it. It's going to be people who come in and want to make a comment, but in order to make a comment, you have to set up an account with YouTube. So now you can make comments. They ain't never going to create no page. They just using that account to be able to run around through YouTube and troll, dislike, and make cruel comments and just be here when they need to be somewhere else, making their own selves miserable, like somewhere deep in a hidden space behind a mountain up under a rock. It don't matter what they are. Some people say it's good to leave the comments there because it's considered an interaction. And as long as it's considered interaction, YouTube continues to push your video. You know what? I don't know how true that is. If YouTube is continuing to push your videos up based off of any and all types of interactions, I have no idea. But what I do know for a fact is that as long as you don't delete them and you tuck them away, it's still an interaction. So it don't have to be on your page. You know what? That's just like comparing it to your home, and you have people who come to see you, and whoever they may be, whether they're your kids, whether they're your family, whether they're your friends, and whenever they come into your house, they always seems to make your life miserable. Like they ruin every part of your day. You woke up that morning feeling absolutely wonderful, and then they showed up and just completely trashed your day. But you have a choice to make. You can tell them to turn their asses around and get up out of your house. That's what you can do. Well, guess what? On YouTube, this is your channel, and you do not have to allow anybody to come in your channel and make you feel less than. If they bothering you, if it hits you in your spirit, you know what? That comment right there was underhanded. Get rid of it. You don't have to stand for that. You don't get rid of them, get rid of the comment. There are different ways you can do it, and I'm going to show you how right now. Once you set up your channel, in the inside of YouTube Studios, there's a place for comments. If you go to actually upload a video, down below, you're going to see a location there where it says comments and ratings. Choose how you want to show your comments. You can allow all comments, no matter what they are. You can hold potential comments for inappropriate comments and review. As you can see, mine is clicked. It is blackened. I learned to do that when I first started this channel. Or you can hold all comments for review. Or you can completely disable your comments. The choice is up to you and how you want to run your channel. So now I do want to make sure that I make this comment right here. Sometimes YouTube will assume that certain things that are said should be held for review. And I'm just really finding this out because something told me to just go in the YouTube studio and check the comments just to see, because I wasn't having a lot of bad comments coming in. So some was like, let me just check and see, maybe I'm missing a comment because somebody's mentioned somewhere along the way that they had missed a lot of comments and didn't know it. So I'm like, let me check mine. So I went in there and checked it, and sure as shit, I had several comments sitting in there, and there was absolutely nothing wrong with them. And anybody who has been in my channel long enough, especially if you're a subscriber, you know already that as soon as I see your comment or I get a notification for your comment, if I happen to have my phone in my hand at that time, I will go on ahead and respond to you then. So if you have written me and your comment was not malicious, you were not being trifling, your comment was not trash ass, you were actually being nice and welcoming, and I did not say anything about your comment or make any type of comment back to you, that's because I have several of them sitting in there, and I'm like, oh my God, these people are thinking that I have ignored them, and that is not the case. So you're hearing it from me right now. I apologize for that. I did not mean for that to happen. But with that being said, let's continue on. So now you know how you can hold comments for review. Just make sure that you don't do what I did and don't go in there and check and make sure that they haven't just put other comments in there. There is also a place on the comments. There's 3 dots. It gives you an option to remove the comment, which is what I did to the first one. And it gives you an option to report the comment or to hide the user from your channel. And I guess you're wondering, what does it mean to hide the user from your channel? Hiding someone means their comments won't show on your channel, including on your comments page in your YouTube studio. It also prevents them from creating clips from your videos or live streams. And of course, to report abuse, harassment, or inappropriate content or privacy complaints, visit the Safety Center. Of course. So we get that. So doesn't mean that you're hiding the person from your channel. They can see your stuff. And according to this, they can even make a comment. But they have hid their comments from your channel. So you know what? I was saying, you know what? I think YouTube has pulled a play out of the Facebook page where they decided that they were going to play games with people and just ghost you like that. What they were doing is that if someone said something that you didn't like, but you didn't want to delete the person, but they just irritating you. You know, it's just because all of us have irritating followers somewhere on something, and they're irritating you. You can just click to hide them. They are there, and they're making comments. Nobody can see their comments but them. So they have no idea that they have been ghosted on your page. Nobody can see what they're saying, but they're making comments. And you know what? Some people probably be like, that's wrong. It's not wrong. I'm going to tell you why I feel it's not wrong, and this is my opinion. Because social media from the beginning, now of course YouTube has made a kids portion, but from the beginning, social media was for adults. When you signed up, it asks you, are you of a certain age or older? These search engines, they are the same way. Are you of a certain age or older? So if you want to come on someone's channel or on social media onto someone's page and come bring your bull with you, then you deserve to be ghosted. And it's funny. So instead of me deleting you, I'll put you on ghost. So now you sitting there thinking you making comments, waiting on somebody else. Yeah, you know what? This is how they think right here. Let me make this comment because I know I'm not the only one who feel this way. Let me see who's going to tag on to my comment, and we just going to make a train of comments and laugh and talk shit. But every time they come back to look, people are steady writing very nice comments and asking very informative questions, and their comment is sitting there like they never even made it. That's because you didn't. Y'all know what to do. Hit the like button, like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. You know what to do. Do what you feel like you want to do. Your life, one life, you better live it the way you know to do it, because once it's over and you like this, it's too late. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day.